Hey, what's going on, everyone? Sly here with Flo. And Flo, watching that Super Bowl yesterday, that sucked, man. That was like, oh, mi corazón, way. It freaking was horrible just watching two teams you hate. The best part of that, though, and I don't want to sound like a hater because I don't think I'm not, because it's fair. Charles Omenihu out there bawling his eyes out during the game, having a little hissy fit. And the reason I say this, man, is because, Charles Omenihu, he was with the Niners a few years ago. Niners put him in the starting rotation, and he was good. We said he was going to have a breakout year. He did. Yeah. He got paid. But after that, dude, this guy, comment after comment, was talking about the Niners. You've seen the articles of him saying, oh, they did me wrong and whatever. It's like, bro, you got paid. You got paid, and you're mad out there, and you do this. It's kind of like, when a girl out there, she breaks up with her boyfriend, or they break up, and then she still talks about him. It was just like the Super Bowl. What happened in the Super Bowl? Kendrick Lamar performance. You have Serena Williams there making fun of Drake, the ex. It's like, bro, he broke up with you years ago. Why are you dancing, doing the whatever, crib dance, whatever? Get over it. Get over it, girl. I just didn't like that, that he did that. So I was like, you know what? That's, I guess, the one thing that I took out of that. And we've seen other guys do it. Jimmy Garoppolo, after we got rid of his ass, started talking shit about the Niners. Deebo Samuel, he's kind of already doing it. He's already starting to go in different things, starting to say little things. Nothing big so far, but just wait, dude. When he completely goes to another team, he's going to be talking his trash. So him, other guys have done it, and I just don't like that, man. So if you do that, I'm kind of out, dude. Deebo Samuel not wanting to get traded once but twice. Like, really? We're the 49ers. We're one of the best organizations out there. And you're going to go out there and say you want to be traded not once but twice? Get out of here, dude. There's some teams in North America sports you do not ask for a trade for. Yankees, baseball, probably the Dodgers, basketball, Lakers, NFL, it's got to be the Niners. So with those players, I just got to say, kick rocks, dude. Just kick rocks. What do you think about that, man?
Yeah, man. Typically, obviously being a former athlete, when I see this, I do feel bad for even the guys that aren't on my team, because you know how hard you have to work. But Charles Omenihu, man, like you said, we gave him his break, man. We put him in that starting lineup, gave him a shot to go make money elsewhere. For what? For him just to come back and just throw dirt on the organization's name? That's what I didn't like. I wasn't hoping for him just to lose. I was just hoping for the Kansas City Chiefs to lose just in general, because I didn't want them to be that first three-peat, because, we would have been having to see, we're already going to have to see Super Bowl highlights, but we're going to have to see that first three-peat dynasty highlights over and over. So I was just glad that we didn't have to see that happen. But yeah, Charles Omenihu, man, when he was with us, I was rocking with him. I ain't gonna lie. We were saying, let's get this guy, put him in there, let him go wreak havoc, and he did. But man, once he started talking bad, cut him off. He was no longer part of our organization. Didn't ride with him anymore. And it's kind of like, what was that poetic justice, like Bart Scott said back in the day. Poetic justice. It happens, man. You talk like that, it's gonna come back bite you in the ass, and that's what happened to Charles Omenihu.
And we were the biggest Charles Omenihu fans. We're the only ones that made, I think, that year, like 15 videos of this guy, Before the season, we had like 8 videos. Like, dude, this guy's putting in work. He's going to have a big season. We both knew he was going to have a great season. And then he put it out. But when it started pissing me off, though, when I kind of got the downturn, NFC Championship game a few years ago, obviously against the Eagles. We're getting ready for that game. What happens? He gets arrested for domestic abuse, allegedly. And right after that, I text you, we're going to fucking lose this game. You can't have those kind of distractions. And that happened. And then after he gets paid, and then he starts talking more shit. It's like, bro, there's a reason why we got rid of you. The NFC Championship game, we didn't have a damn chance because everyone was talking about Charles Omenihu, domestic abuser. So I'm just like, oh my gosh. And it's happened before. Reuben Foster, remember we were at him. He started doing all the crazy stuff. We started losing games and we just tanked and sucked. The only good part about that is we got Nick Bosa, I think. But other than that, dude, it's just like, come on, dude. Like you can't, what was it thing? You can't do the thing that feeds you. You can't
bite the hand that feeds
exactly. You can't do that. And I'm just like, oh my gosh. So him and Deebo Samuel too, man. A guy that Kyle Shanahan, I thought got the best of him with everything he used to do with the jet sweeps, all the thing, what they call the H-back or the running fullback, whatever the hell they call it, wide back.
Wide back. Then he just became wide front.
Yeah, dude. So it's just like, bro, we're doing all this stuff for you. And you're out there already going on podcasts or whatever, saying, whatever. And then during the season, you have him out there talking trash about the team. Oh, I'm just not getting the ball enough and all this stuff. So it's like, to me, when that happens, I just gotta be like, all right, man, I'm done with you. And after guys leave, I'm not trying to sound a hater, because other guys that leave, I'm like, dude, I always talk good about them. You're always talking about good about all these different types of players, but when it comes to bashing the organization, bashing Kyle, only we could bash Kyle. At the end of the day, we only could do it. So I mean, seeing that rubbed me the wrong way. And then when I saw Jimmy last year freaking choking it away, getting benched, I was like, hey man, all this trash you're talking about the Niners and this and that, dude, you can't be doing that. You can't be freaking bashing a team that got you there, that got you the fat ass contract, the highest paid quarterback in the NFL, and then you're out there ripping them. Same thing with Mostert. Sorry, one more guy, Mostert, a dude that was ripping us again. And then what happened that week? That same week when we played him, after what happened, all the Niner guys, Debo Samuel, they all came after him, and they were rocking his ass during that game. And I'm not just here to sound politically correct, but dude, his ass was getting chopped on, he was getting rocked, and he deserved it, man. Drake Greenlaw especially, he remembers exactly what he said, all this shit he was talking. But you finally get paid, even though Kyle Shanahan, the only guy that trusts in you, and then what happens? Niners just destroy him. So I love it, man. I love that. That's why I'm saying we got to keep guys like Drake Greenlaw, because he hears that shit and he's fucking rocking with it. So I mean, what else?
Yeah, man. And for the Debo Samuel, man, it's not like we've just been hating on Debo like the last couple of weeks. Actually, this last offseason, man, we were the two guys who actually wanted him. Or no, 2 offseasons ago. We were the ones who were vouching for him to come back because we had seen that TO stuff. But somewhere along the line, man, Debo Samuel is just like in the movie Rocky, man. He just lost that eye of the tiger. I don't know what happened, but he lost that fire, and he just started picking up the snacks or something. But yeah, it kind of sucks when guys start going out like that. And it's Debo Samuel, man. I hope he doesn't end up like Charles Omenihu, but if he's not gonna be with us next year, man, if this happens to him, we're probably gonna make another video about it.
And let's be real, man. Debo Samuel, his downfall's already started. Like his this year right there. He's not gonna get no better. He's about to.
And think about it, this was his chance to actually really perform with Brandon Ayuk being out. He was supposed to be the workhorse, so he was gonna get so many touches, but he just didn't produce when he was called upon,
No, exactly. So I think his downfall's already happened. He's already talking today. He was in podcast talking about how he would look so great in a Denver Broncos uniform and all this stuff. It's like, bro, like, come on, dude. Like, really? You're going to do it? You're still officially a 49er, and you're out there talking about how great these other teams are, and I could do this and that. It's like, why couldn't you do that during the season? The biggest game we needed you against the Rams, out there, wide ass open balls, just dropping. I think he dropped 4 balls that game. It's just after that I was like, dude, this guy's done. Like, this guy's done. He was out of shape. People were giving excuses for him, and it just didn't work out. So I mean, I'm sorry, man. All those guys could kick rocks, dude. Like I said, if you're not talking shit about the Niners when you leave, you're grateful about the team, the fans, then I'll rock with you. But when you start doing all this shit, talking trash about us still, it's like the girlfriend, like Serena Williams out there talking about Drake, bro, he left you already, dude. Get over it. You're married now. You have 2 kids. You're 44 years old. Like, come on, dude. We've all been there, The chick just still cheese, man. It's like, dude, he left you, bro. So I don't know, man. That's just my thought.
All right, well, you guys let us know in the comments what you guys think about Charles Omenihu and all these other guys who, left and put dirt on our names. Like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell. See y'all next time.
Peace.